Welcome to Staged Recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows three important stages. Stage one is adding players to your recruiting board where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a weekly bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence hit. Stage two begins once you're in a recruit's top 5, and this is when you begin selling your program to them. One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you weekly bonuses if it meets the recruit's valuation. Finally, stage 3 is all about closing in on a recruit by hosting them on campus and emphasizing your school's specific strengths to get a commitment from them before signing day. Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. Two behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Indiana Hoosiers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, the Razorback head coach told me pregame, bringing his team in on the road against a very good team, ranked in the top 25. They have everything it takes to compete. This is a big matchup that fans are excited to see, but he said we have to execute early and eliminate mistakes at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, hitting the SEC against the Big Ten. The Razorbacks kicker headed to the football, the crowd eager, and off we go, the start of a new season. On the move from inside his 5. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will take the field first. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
And, man, it was so impressive to watch the greatest turnaround in all of college football history. It had a lot to do with the offensive line, right? Guys that got on guys, that communicated. They were so well coached up front. So, Palmer, a couple of new faces, but some familiar faces as well. Can they build that continuity and be a squad again that leads them to the promised land?
Well, they still have that identity up front, right? I know so much of the attention last year went to their Heisman winner quarterback and Fernando Mendoza, and the offensive line is, I think, a big part of his success, and rightfully so. They did a great job in the run game. They did a great job keeping the quarterback upright. They're still so talented, and that's going to be the key to their success and finding out whether they can repeat as national champions.
First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Beebe. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Gonna run it. It's Beebe. Got enough for the first. Here's a little room there. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Razorbacks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And let me tell you about these linebackers. This group can make life miserable on any offense. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The transfer has it his first carry. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Jackson will throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Pulls it on the option. It's a fumble on the play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the How in the world did they keep it? Last run didn't get much. Ball's at their own 26. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And how about that play by the free safety? You sort of got the feeling somebody's band was going to be playing after that one. Big gamble by the defense.
Yeah, and great job timing it up and catching them off guard, bringing the blitz. It is. You say that because I get it. It's high risk, high reward. That time, high reward, getting the sack.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. Lowers those pads. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0. Makes the catch and he's free. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Jackson gonna throw it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Razorbacks with a long way. After the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Quick release by the QB. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. They finally get the glory. Everything changes as far as program expectations when you win that first national championship. Fans, boosters, alumni, media, now all expecting much, much more, aren't they, David?
Yeah, but you still get to celebrate because you were the king. You were the king of college football. You won it all. A lot to be excited about. Palmer, now you work on the next season and repeating and all that goes with it.
And it should still be good, too, right? Because winning that first national championship brought in so many good recruits, brought in so many players through the portal. You can make an argument their roster this year is better than last year's national championship roster. So I'm excited to see what they do today.
It looks as if we have an injured Hoosier at the end of that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Campbell. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, and he hit the upright. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Jackson will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And so far, man, everything's been difficult for this offense. And credit to the defense. They've taken away all the easy stuff. The easy perimeter throws, the quick throws. Nice job playing fast, playing physical. But this QB's got to get a little bit more in rhythm, be a little bit more patient, go through his progressions a little bit better. Right now, so far, it's an 0 for 4 start.
It looks as if we have an injured Hoosier at the end of that play. The senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And, man, the defense really needed that. They needed that for their confidence. 3 drives already, 3 touchdowns. They haven't found a way to solve the puzzle till now. Nice job getting the stop, getting a little bit of momentum, and now hopefully your offense is energized and excited because they got the football back.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Got it behind the line. It's Platt. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. The play-action fake. Starts to scramble to the left. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Oh, better look out. Makes it past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Preston. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. Always want to pile on those points when you can, guys, but you have a 20-point lead, life is good. Wide receiver going in motion. Jackson gonna throw it. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This offense says it's 4-down territory, taking a chance from the 43. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he makes it past the 1st down marker, hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks. And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to escape and get it himself. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Razorbacks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll go to the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Jackson will throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Bringing it out. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They missed a chance to put up 3 points the last time they had it, and now to try to get a score on this drive.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Running inside, it's Campbell. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Snagged out of the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
The Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The sure hands, it's Marshall. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's going to get loose. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Let it go! Let it go! Using his legs, it's Campbell. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. To throw, it's Cherry. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. No good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
And sometimes I just feel like... And just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll do it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
The run inside, it's Smith. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
All the way back to the 15. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Richard. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking to pass. Turns it on in midfield. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
They think there's room to run to the right here. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Off the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Running inside, it's Smith. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keep it on the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Kick is in the air. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Dropping back, it's Cherry. That's caught, it's shot. Still running at the 40. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. Now the play fake. He slings it deep to the left. It's caught. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the RPO, complete. Now the connection takes it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
The Hoosiers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Off play action. Lets it go to the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, what I can see here on the Arkansas sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to get more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll move the wide receiver. He's got it on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Hill. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their...
Maybe a crease. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Tight end now in motion. Scanning the field, it's Hill. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. Now facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
The run inside. It's Martin. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the timing just a hair off.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with 4th.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finding open areas. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting portal and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. That's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
Looking for space. It's Martin. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, it's Martin. There's some room. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's the pressure. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Here comes the 2-point try. Ahead. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hill. Takes the easy completion. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit of yards after the catch, and eventually that little gain, he's going to bust one of those with his athletic ability.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
Well, the quarterback dropped back, read the coverage, and realized there was nobody even close to his tight end over on the outside of the field, so simple pitch and catch, and that's an easy first down.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking for a man. It's Cherry. Complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
Offense in a bunch formation. Second down, he'll throw it. Right down the middle. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Fires on the run. He's got it way down the field. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Hoosiers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it. It's Martin. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Trying play action. He's going to take off. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall. It's the run. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Hill. Got his man.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Finds his man. It's Marshall. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Russell. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with it.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. All wideouts, no backs. This is a designed run. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Cherry. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Down here on the Razorback sideline, one thing I'm really keeping my eyes on here today, guys, this quarterback is banged up. He told me before the game that he has had to really fight through some soreness throughout the course of this week. I can tell you he's already taken some contact, and it is definitely a storyline that I am following throughout the course of this game. I'll keep you posted with everything I hear down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to pass, it's Hill. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game...
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
They'll move the tight end. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. And there he goes. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey guys, checking in from the Indiana sideline. They are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. He's got it and still on his feet. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Hoosiers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Stepping to the right. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception. And
Touchdown, Indiana! Fit it in the window for the score.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And here's the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running inside. It's Russell. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. The first game we'll take a look at will be taking on the Tulane Green Wave.
And the Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Coach Ryan Silverfield told me coming out of the locker room at the half, they have got to start dominating at the line of scrimmage. Here to start the third quarter, they have not been able to establish their run game. Being a one-dimensional team will not work on the road with this hostile crowd and this hostile environment. He said, we have got to start asserting ourselves up front and show that we can be the more physical team. I'll keep you posted on if they're able to do that here to start the third. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Third and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. The run inside. It's Campbell. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
He's tackled at the 26.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. On the move. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. Finds his man. It's Lockwood. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Got the back over the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Hill. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep.
On to punt it away.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down.
Loose in the middle. Tag. Touchdown, Indiana. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Oh, and he missed it. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
58, Arkansas, 6. Number 15, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
To the air, it's McClung. Pocket breaking down. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And guys, I just don't know what to say about this offense. Like they take a deep shot, they've tried it short, they've really just struggled to try to find any way to move this football. They've dug themselves a hole, and now they've got to find some answers. Maybe find your guys, your go-to guys. Players, not plays. Maybe that's what they need to get something going right now.
He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll go right back to him. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Martin. Pushes ahead for 1, it's 2nd and 9.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. The official says no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
Pressure coming. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's McClung. Oh, they're after him. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. Could not make his way to the corner. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. At the 45 on his way. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Running inside, it's Martin. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. He's now up to 83 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Wants to throw. It's Cherry. Fires to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield.
Well, this Going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
That makes the score Indiana 65, Arkansas.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Gets it almost to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 29, and a solid return there. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Makes the quick grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Gives it on the option. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Cherry. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And the Hoosiers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside. It's Martin. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Lining up for the PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Send the tight end in motion. the option, he'll keep it. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays.
He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. Corrals it at the 45. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. Breaks the tackle.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Back to throw. It's Cherry. Tight end finds a soft spot. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Fires to the tight end. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. This offense has it with really good field position. The give on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Brings up second down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to the ground with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Oh, it's just such a missed opportunity for this offense. It's 3rd and 1, and you're trying to trick the defense by taking a shot. Defense dials in the blitz, but you just like to think that your offensive line, running backs, and tight ends can get that picked up to give your QB a shot to chuck it deep.
It's good. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's McClung. Fires to the end zone. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man.
Oh, they block it. He's got it. He can take this back for 2. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. Shakes a man, and he might take off. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Bringing the heat. Got the first down himself. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Hoosiers have this offense rolling. Hands it off on the counter. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. And the Hoosiers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got it in the middle, it's Richard. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Cherry. Here's the heat. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Love the route there by the tight end in man-to-man coverage. He's able to separate from the defender, and then once he has the ball, he's able to rip through the tackle and go get more yards.
Off the play fake. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And it's no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
Just not enough leg on that kick. He wasn't able to clear the crossbar.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll take it on the return. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Fires downfield. Makes the grab. It's Bond. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Hoosiers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's McClung. Get it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Razorbacks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Ollie, what do you have?
Well, guys, we told you the defensive front would be the story of the game, and it has been. They have been relentless getting after the quarterback in control of that line of scrimmage. Guys just ran over the sideline after that last sack and said, they can't hold us. Let's see if they continue to assert their dominance here in this game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. To the air, it's Cherry. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Grabs it in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first.
Third and 6 yards to go. They want to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Indiana!
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead, and that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Looking for a man. It's McClung. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Can they catch him? They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Break.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. Looking to throw, it's McClung. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got his man.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Bunch formation for these receivers. Running inside. It's Richard. Can't get him to the ground. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. At the 40, there he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Keeps it himself. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. And the field goal unit is going to give it another try. The old college try. Just keep kicking. Surely one will go in.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. To the air, it's McClung. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Razorbacks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Nestles it in at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Martin.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
They're facing a 3rd down. To throw, it's McClung. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Makes a move. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
Maybe some room here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. The option, the keeper. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback making checks. Trying to run, it's Martin. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The run inside, it's Beebe. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more. And he knocks this one through, and that's been anything but easy for this kicker. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Dropping back, it's Fuller. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. There's a crease. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. The old coaching cliche, go win-no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect?